So YouTube Shorts has been the talk of the town lately as a new way to get tons of traffic and also supposedly make money.
You guys are getting paid?
But is it really the magical solution that a bunch of people are making it out to be? And so in this video, I'm not only going to debunk some YouTube Shorts ideas that aren't necessarily that effective, but I'll also give you 5 what I believe are very viable YouTube Shorts videos and channel ideas that I think can not only get you a bunch of traffic, but also actually earn you money. But before we start, and as always, if you could just do me a very quick favor by gently smashing the like button, you'll have my eternal gratitude, plus here's a dank meme for your viewing pleasure. And also you can consider subscribing to my channel for more cutting edge videos about making money online and digital entrepreneurship just like this one. You can also check out my investing channel, which I'll link down below. And with that, let's get started with the video. First up, I'm going to debunk a couple of YouTube Shorts channel ideas that have been circulating around the platform. And again, this is my opinion, but it's also sort of backed by YouTube's policies, as I'll show you. And also, I want you to succeed and not waste your time on stuff that I don't think is going to work, right? So that's sort of my rationale here. But anyhow, if we just go over to YouTube and look at some of the ideas here. First of all, we have the sort of reposting viral clips type channel. And the basic gist of this type of channel is to repost somewhat viral clips from TikTok or YouTube itself or Instagram or whatever platform, and to make it under 1 minute because these are YouTube Shorts, right? And first, these types of videos do generally get quite a lot of views because of their sort of viral nature and how easy they are to get shared. But the problem is that if any of these clips that you re-upload do not belong to you to begin with, you're not actually going to be able to monetize your YouTube channel through ads.
What?
And the reason for this is if we look over at YouTube's monetization policies, this is the official page. If we scroll down to what is not allowed to be monetized, first we have repetitive content, but also more importantly, reused content is not allowed without adding significant original commentary or educational value. And what this means is when YouTube reviews your channel after you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, if they find that your YouTube channel or your videos are mainly based on reused content without you adding additional value to it, they're not going to approve your channel for monetization through ads. Now, I realize that some videos actually show you another page from YouTube that seems to say otherwise, and I've actually dug up that page, which is this one that says what kind of content can I monetize. And over here, the sort of confusing thing is that it says that can I monetize my video if I use royalty-free or Creative Commons content? And here it does say you can monetize, this type of content if you get the rights, right? And that's what royalty-free content means. It means that you have the rights to use it. But this does not mean that YouTube will approve of a channel that uses completely reused content for their channel and video ideas. All this means is that you can include some copyright-free or royalty-free rather content in your videos, such as for my video, right? All of my videos, I use royalty-free music as my background music. That would be an example. But that doesn't mean that my YouTube videos or even my channel is based on just reused content, right? Most of it is still original, right? Except for the music that I have the rights to. So I really just wanted to point this out so that people don't waste their time and energy building up a channel and following poor advice only to find out that they can't actually monetize their channel through AdSense. And that would really suck, right? However, there's still a bit of merit to building this type of channel, as in by using primarily reused content. I would say that there are a couple of benefits to doing this if you really want a low effort type of channel and or perhaps doing it as a hobby. And the first potential benefit is there's no denying the extra traffic you get from these types of videos that tend to have a higher chance of going viral because niches like cute pets, memes, TikToks, and certain fandoms that get updated regularly, and I'll get to that a bit later, have a higher chance of getting more traffic, which you could then direct to something else that is actually monetized. And to give you an example of a channel type that actually works really well with this type of style, by just using reused clips and still having the potential to make money, and actually better than just using like more generic clips like pets clips or just memes in general, I actually suggest focusing on so-called fandoms. And what I mean by fandoms is things like anime franchises, like TV franchises, movie franchises, video game franchises, and so on and so forth, because these will have a really passionate crowd, and with a passionate crowd you'll have a much easier time to monetize them through other means. And for example, some of these shorts are basically ones related to anime. For example, this one here, which is somebody drawing a TikTok clip of somebody drawing an anime character, some other fan-made video clip that people basically just reposted, right? And you can easily just repost videos from, again, using a YouTube downloader that you can just find on Google like this one, or you can use a TikTok downloader or Instagram video downloader and so on and so forth. And then to actually trim a clip, you can simply use something like canva.com, where if you just drag in a clip, and here I just have a random video clip just to show you an example. Up at the top left, you actually are able to just trim whatever video clip to the length you want. So all you need to do is click here and then just adjust the length, and then just click done on the top right. Let me actually move my screen slightly so you can see. Notice how there's like a done button here, and all you have to do is do that, and the clip will be trimmed accordingly. And as for how you can monetize within the anime and manga niche, and a very specific reason that I picked it, and what sets it apart from a lot of other niches, is that if you sell merch related to anime and manga, the truth is, and the reason that so many people are promoting this, is that these companies don't actually seek out legal action against you using some anime related designs for sale on your merch. And the reason for this is somewhat unknown, but it's nonetheless happening, right? Even some of the biggest channels in anime, for example, you can look up Anime Balls Deep, they're actually selling a ton of merch that are directly related to these anime and manga franchises. And it could be that perhaps these companies actually enjoy the free exposure that they're getting through these YouTube channels. But anyhow, as you can see, this video right here is simply a compilation of a bunch of people reacting to anime. It's all these reposted videos, right? And yet at the very beginning, this guy is actually promoting all this merch, which if I can just open up their merch store is something like this, right? And so this is an example of using reused content and also capitalizing on the passionate fans of a franchise, so you don't actually have to create your own fan base. It's already there, right? You have all these passionate fans from anime, manga, what have you, that would be interested in this type of merch. And notice how this isn't actually a YouTube short. I realized that, but you can definitely this is still like reposted content, right? You can definitely do a combination of YouTube shorts and longer compilation videos to get even more reach and be more well-rounded on YouTube, right? You don't necessarily just have to focus on YouTube shorts, although they are a decent way to get some extra traffic through the shorts channel, so to speak, on YouTube. And if we just move on to how you can actually set up merch for yourself, it's actually quite simple. Usually people use a platform called Teespring, where, for example, here I can just easily create merch of my own. This is like their builder, and on the left here I can just add an image to let me just move my screen slightly. You can add an image and reposition it, just customize it on the shirt or whatever merch you want to design, like hats, stickers. Even stickers could actually work great, and mugs and so on and so forth. And this is an example of my own Teespring store on which I've actually sold some shirts, and these designs though I've actually commissioned somebody to design for me on Fiverr.com. So if you want to sell anime and manga related shirts, or in any other niche, for example, you can definitely take to Fiverr, where you'll be able to find designers for decent prices. And for me, I think I paid about $20 to $30 for over 10 designs. So oftentimes a lot of these shirts, depending on the quality, you can actually get multiple designs from one gig. So just look out for ones that browse through Fiverr to look for better deals and ones that have good reviews. And as for how you can promote these shirts, for your longer videos like these compilation videos, you can definitely just include a so-called call to action like this guy does, and you can actually just look up this channel for yourself to see how they do it. Basically, they have a call to action at the beginning of the video to promote their shirts like this, right? And then they get into the actual reactions that they've just reposted and compiled into a sort of list. And for your shorts though, because you don't really have that much time to do this sort of call to action before the actual video, instead what you want to do is just something like on canva.com, you can just add a call to action at the top or bottom, just stating that there's merch that people can check out from the description, right? So for example, this could be a template for your shorts video, where below you have the reposted video that you can also trim and edit using Canva. And then at the top or bottom, you can have this here, and then you can also add an image of the shirt that you're promoting, right? Whatever images. This is an example, random example, but you can just add the image of your shirt or one of your shirts or types of merch up here, and people will be aware that there's a link that they can check out to buy this merch. And one more benefit of focusing on franchise fandoms like anime and manga manga franchises is that you'll be able to make content based on the latest trends, right? So for example, for Naruto or Boruto, which is like a pretty popular anime, there are actually some latest episodes that people can make clips on that actually they can get a lot of views from, right? Because people will be searching for these terms and YouTube will be actively promoting these search terms as well. For example, we have this channel here called Anime Reaction Mashup 2, which only has 4,000 subscribers, and yet by posting a reaction video or compiling a bunch of reaction videos, again, these are all reposted, right, about a latest one of the latest fights within this manga or anime, they've actually been able to get over 75,000 views, which is very impressive and also proof that even a small channel can get a lot of views if they consistently try to focus on the latest happenings within the niche. And that was merely the first effective YouTube Shorts channel niche I wanted to highlight today. And so here are the next 4. Alrighty, and on to the next type of effective YouTube Shorts based channel. We have the tech highlight or gadget highlight or review channel. So for example, here we have a channel called New Smart Utilities, which merely posts a bunch of clips that showcase various gadgets. And even if you aren't necessarily monetized through YouTube ads, if you say repost gadget related videos from YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and so on and so forth, and even some of these products have their own YouTube channel that you can grab clips from, even if you just repost, you can actually still monetize quite easily through affiliate marketing. And that's to actually promote the gadgets themselves that are showcased in the videos through affiliate links, that if people buy through these affiliate links, you'll be able to earn a commission from them. And obviously you can combine this YouTube Shorts for these clips with compilation videos as well, right? Both are quite easy and they complement each other quite well in terms of getting you more traffic and exposure. So for example, one channel that I've reviewed before is called UFact Tech, and they mainly do compilation videos for various gadgets. And not only can you do these compilation videos, but for each, let's say for a compilation video, there's 10 different gadgets that you showcase, right? But besides that, you can also just take each gadget from your compilation and do individual shorts for each, right? So you're sort of killing 2 birds with 1 stone with 2 different types of content, but still reusing similar clips. And a lot of times, a lot of these clips you can actually find from the official YouTube channels or websites of these gadgets, such as, for example, for this recent video from UFact Tech, there's a gadget called the Guard Dog AccuFire Laser Pepper Spray, which is like a self-defense gadget. And as you can see, there's actually a Guard Dog security YouTube channel that you can literally just grab some of these clips from to turn into or to use for your compilation and your YouTube Shorts. So that's a super convenient way to get ready-made, professionally made content and still be able to monetize a channel by sort of highlighting these interesting gadgets, right? And for example, if I just open up the description of this video, you'll see a bunch of affiliate links which lead to various store links like AliExpress links and also Amazon Associates. This is one of the gadgets that they showcase actually, and so you can definitely sign up to a e-commerce website like these, or eBay could work as well, and there could be others depending on where you live. And all these affiliate links can again earn you commissions if people just buy one of these gadgets through your link. And with that, quickly moving on to the next type of channel that you can consider, we have the news-based channel. So for example, here's a channel called Economics Explained, and currently they do focus mostly on longer videos as they traditionally have, but more recently, if we just check out their shorts section, they have been starting to upload some shorts that have actually done really well as well, such as these videos that have gotten 165,000 views, and this first one has gotten 370,000 views with clips that are all under a minute. And the thing is, if I just briefly highlight or hover over some of these video clips, you'll see that a lot of them are just like news articles and just text based. And so for some of these news based channels and videos, you can easily just, for example, record footage from news websites and just basically use those in your videos, such as from, for example, if you're covering finance related news or economics, stock market, etc. related news, you can go on to websites like CNBC and find an article you want to cover cover, such as if I just go back to the channel, they covered how El Salvador just made Bitcoin one of their national currencies, right? So you can very easily find a article to base your content on, which means you don't necessarily have to come up with your own content. And then you can use something like OBS Studio to basically record the website and just scroll through it, and perhaps add a little bit of B-roll, which is supporting footage, such as clips you can find right on, and these are templates, by the way, on Canva. You can also find other various clips on canva.com, and you can even create a slideshow via canva.com. For example, here I have 2 different slides, and these can all be strung into one video, and you can even add text to your clips as well, right? And what I like to do, and for a quick tip, is I like to add a square underneath my text, which actually allows it to be seen a little bit better, right? Notice how the black square is right below it. I also make it a little bit transparent via the transparency setting on the top right. So this will actually not obscure the image underneath, but also highlight the text to make it easier to read. And besides Canva.com, there's also another quite convenient video creation website you can consider called Lumen 5. And with this, basically what you do is you can type out text and it'll actually generate a video clip based on the contents of your text for you. And or you can just use some other video clip templates to create a sort of slideshow text-based video out of that, such as what I have here, right? So for example, if I just click on the plus sign here, I can add a new scene and I can select from the various types of scene that they have, and I can customize it further through changing the text. I can drag in my own images as well, which you can just find royalty-free images to use, and you'll be able to pretty easily create a video from this. And even better, if you want to make it more advanced, and I actually recommend this for most people who are serious about YouTube and really scaling up on YouTube, is that you should provide some kind of commentary or voiceover for these types of videos. That'll definitely make your video more effective and be promoted more by the YouTube algorithm as well. And with that, moving on to the next channel type, we have the quick facts type channel. So what this means is basically you make YouTube shorts about certain facts, such as this channel here that is extremely successful with it, and they talk about nightmarish body facts, for example, dirty history facts, blood-curdling facts. So some of these might sound a little bit more shocking and dramatic, and that's what gets clicks, right? So sort of horror or really shocking type facts, dirty history facts, nightmarish body facts, for example. And you don't necessarily have to do these more like nightmarish and scary type facts. You can definitely just do any sort of facts you want, focus on a specific niche even, which could give you even more potential when it comes to, say, affiliate marketing and things like that, right? And anyway, to find these facts to create videos on, you can simply just go onto Google and just search up like shocking facts or lists of shocking facts, right? And it's basically as simple as that. You'll be able to base your video's content on these. And if we just go back to the channel, you notice how he does show his face, but it's usually just for a little bit of the video, and he just narrates the rest of it while using B-roll and reuse clips for the rest of the video clip. But he does sort of add additional value to these clips, which is why he's monetized by commentating and actually providing these facts, right? And again, you don't necessarily have to show your face, right? You can definitely succeed without it, but I do sort of recommend you do so if you really want to scale up and become bigger on YouTube. And all this guy really does, and all you have to do is to use your phone, right? Usually smartphones will have great cameras nowadays, and you just use your phone. For example, if you're going to create one video, just record a quick introduction, just telling people what the clip is about, and then you can go into the B-roll and use something like Lumen 5 and or Canva to flesh out the rest of your video with like some of these texts, right? And you can also do a voiceover, and that could make the video a lot better as well. And finally, on to the last YouTube channel type that is sort of an extension of these facts-based channels, and one that is a bit more experimental, but one that I think has a lot of potential, and that is the book review or book summary type channel. And if we just check out an example, this guy called Rick Kettner does some of these shorts, as you can see, and he actually shows his face, but you obviously don't necessarily have to. You can again create these videos quite easily, especially since you can make them text-based through Canva and again Lumen 5. And as for finding information on books, you can go to Google, Wikipedia, and sites like SparkNotes to easily find summaries for these books to base your videos off of. And as for monetization, you can not only promote these books through normal, the hard copies of these books through normal e-commerce websites, you can also promote audiobooks through the Amazon Audible program, for which if people sign up for a free trial event, you'll be able to earn a commission. And that is pretty much all I wanted to show you in today's video. Remember, you can pick up my free YouTube ebook using the first link below, which will actually show you how to turn your passions into a profitable side hustle and scale up your own YouTube channel. Also, be sure to smash the like button if you liked the video, and consider subscribing to my channel for more cutting edge videos about making money online and digital entrepreneurship just like this one. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.